standing better than I ever did. Looking like a decent rider, feeling like a little kid. I'm still standing after all this time. Picking up the pieces of my life without you on my mind. I'm still standing. I'm still standing.
Alright, right here with Tyler of TK's Surf and Turf Kitchen. This man does amazing work. I know I've been looking at the menu for a while. I'm so happy. I'm so happy to be in here and then just to experience the food and everything. Where did this idea come from?
Actually, this is something I've been doing all my life. To be honest, I've been cooking since I was able to turn the stove on.
Oh, okay.
Like a lot of people know me in Denver for what I did in the party scene.
Right, the music scene, throwing tons of events.
Yeah, and I did that, but all the while this is something that a lot of people didn't know about me. Only my closest friends and family knew. And it wasn't until I say about 4 years ago I decided to kind of just tap into that talent.
Yeah.
Monetize it.
Yeah.
And the same food I served in my restaurant. I was whipping it out of my kitchen.
Yeah.
That's why when you come to my restaurant, you look on the walls, you see seafood trap house.
Yeah, and what was your inspiration behind the walls that you have in here? Because I see a lot of good messages all over your walls, and the colors are bright, and it coming in, it just feels uplifting right when I come in.
So one of the things I say, because I literally, when I first started throwing parties, I was one of the first people to really utilize social media for promotion.
Right? Yeah.
And I ever since then, I've always just used my social media for business.
Yeah.
And I really shifted away from how people share their personal thoughts and their political views and things of that nature.
Yes, yeah.
That's one thing that business and
it don't always mix well.
It don't mix.
No,
it's like oil and water.
No, right.
So I figured at my place of business, since I don't do it on social media, if you like my food, you have to entertain my thoughts.
Right.
So when you come in, it's like an explosion of words, phrases, and things of that nature. Things that mean a lot to me.
When you got it set up, did you create a list and sent it out to a graphic designer to do?
No, I designed it myself.
Did it yourself, man.
Yeah,
so you're a very well-rounded individual who's got his hands on a lot of pots.
Indeed.
This is what it is, right?
Jack of all trades, man. I try.
There you go, man. So what made you go in this Cajun direction, or is that what we would call it? Cajun, right?
I would say I really don't like to put a label on it.
Yeah.
I do own a seafood restaurant.
Okay.
And I do seafood my way, TK's way.
There we go.
Right. I'm a Denver native. I have family in the South, but the influence doesn't come from the South. This is the secret sauce that I use for my seafood, the vegetables, and things of that nature. This is something I grew up on.
Is it the Alfredo?
No, now the Alfredo, that's something that I grew up on as well. It's kind of like...
I've always liked the Alfredo more than marinara, personally.
Yeah. Okay, I hear you.
The Alfredo, typically with me, I like a thicker Alfredo.
Yeah.
But what I just had, even the thinner, it's got flavor, and it doesn't feel heavy.
Exactly.
Which is amazing. Is there some kind of health thing that's in your head when you make this too? Because it feels like it's lighter.
Well, for example, here we don't fry anything. A lot of people come in asking for fried food, and that's when I'm not into frying food. I'm not getting popped by grease. But my seafood restaurant definitely serves healthier options in terms of the way that we serve it.
Well, I know you asked. You're like, do you want broccoli with the Alfredo? I'm like, yes, sir. Yeah. And actually, that broccoli was really the broccoli was fresh.
Yeah, that's the way my mom loves it. So,
yeah, it was so fresh. Yeah. I'm really impressed. And actually, before I get out of here, I'm probably gonna order the works.
Okay.
Too.
Okay.
To get that, I'll probably take that to go.
That's actually my most popular plate. I sell more of that than anything.
I'm gonna share some with my mom. If she gets a stamp of approval, I'll let you know. I'm sure it's gonna fly.
Cool. Well, One thing we just did last weekend was I just brought in tables. I started in the midst of the pandemic, October 24th. That was the grand opening.
Okay.
And you know, it was in the middle of the pandemic, so you know, some people came to the grand opening expecting dine in, but you know, it was like COVID numbers are at an all-time high. So you know, the chairs that we're sitting on, I just had chairs lined up around the outline of the actual restaurant, 6 feet apart. And now that things are, you know, the nation's starting to open up. The pandemic is, you know, definitely, it's not over, but it's somewhat under control.
It's hopefully on the downslope, it feels like.
And by the way, get your vaccine if you have it.
Right.
You know.
Mask up if people mask up where you need to. Exactly. Yeah. And I gotta say, your establishment is also actually really clean.
Oh yeah, that's cleanliness
really
next
clean.
to godliness.
Yeah.
Man, you know?
Right.
Like we keep it clean because this is the type of place that we eat at.
Yeah.
You know, like,
they have that phrase, you could eat something off the floor. I pretty much feel that way looking around.
Hey, well, you know, we definitely take pride in, you know, keeping this place clean and, you know, doing our best and serving excellence. You know.
What is there anything on the menu that you're kind of testing around that you might want to put on coming up? Maybe a sneak something on the menu that you're thinking about?
I'll tell you what, I have ideas, but I have so many different protein options, and you know, now we just, you know, Alfredo was one thing that we used to do from 11 to 2 Wednesday through Friday.
Yeah.
You know, and now we're satisfying that crowd of people that wants Alfredo all day. We have a dinner portion.
Down that guy.
You know, so like we serve crab, shrimp, lobster, steak, crawfish, grilled chicken, and grilled salmon.
Oh my God.
So that's already 7 options right there, and then you also have the option for, you know, pasta.
Right.
However you want it. The Belgian Alfredo is available all day, and that definitely keeps me busy. This is my first restaurant. You know, praying for many. You know,
I'm pretty sure you're gonna get more. I'm pretty sure. Well, and especially like in this area, this is such a need in the community.
Yeah.
I mean, it's such a need in the community, this type of food in the first place. And honestly, just all the culture that you bring with it, from your work in, the events, I mean, man, your personality is just like on point too. Like
Appreciate it, man.
This is a guy you want to work with. This is a guy you want to come in. You want to see this guy smiling when he's cooking your food.
Major key alert.
You better tap in early, man, before he's on Shark Tank.
Yeah, indeed. And even they can't offer me no money.
Yeah.
Self-made. It's written on my walls. You know?
Where can they follow you on social media?
At TK Surf and Turf Kitchen on Instagram. Same thing on Facebook.
We'll put something right here too.
Yeah.
Post-production.
Definitely. TK is my aura on Snapchat. You know, follow us. You know, actually today we're actually giving away, every Wednesday we do like a nominate your friend food giveaway.
Oh, so really? Every Wednesday?
I did this crazy Alfredo plate that had like a lobster tail, lobster pieces, shrimp, and steak on it.
I was showing people before we got this interview set up, and they're like, "So where are you doing it at this time?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "TK's Surf and Turf Kitchen," and they're like, "Oh, I haven't heard of it." I'm like, "Oh, you will." And I pull out my phone. I'm like, "Look at this."
Yeah.
Bam, bam, bam.
Yeah, you know, it's
like your food is Instagram worthy. It's flavor worthy.
It tastes better than it looks. You know.
It tastes. I don't know. It's both top tier.
Definitely.
I'll say the way it looks definitely matches up with the way it tastes because it is phenomenal. Is there anything else you might want to plug or anything like that? Any events? You're still doing events because you got Compton Menace.
Compton Menace. He's at Herman's Hideaway tonight. Doors open at 7.
You'll see this later though, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
but
that's my guy, you know. And when you come to TK Surf and Turf Kitchen, you never know who you'll run into. We get athletes, we get celebrities, you know, local and out of towners, you know. So
you got to let the city know, man. I'm gonna be on a mission now because I'm about this life. I'm about this food life.
TK's is a perfect place for a date night. You know?
Hey, yeah, that too. You know,
if you're trying to make a great impression,
right,
take her to TK's.
And I gotta say, and the prices are very reasonable for what you're getting.
Ladies love
very
crab
reasonable.
legs.
Yeah. Just make sure they don't got crab legs. Okay, all right. Well, all right, Tyler. Appreciate you, man. Thank you very much, man.